Grand Theft Auto. It's in Grand Theft Auto, as you can see. So I want you to give it a walk with me. You're gonna, so you can open it up from both sides. This side. Hey, you want money? Okay.
I asked Floyd today, because I always hear on the news Floyd's hurting for money, or people start rumors. You don't get into that,
no,
but
Floyd,
it's not true.
No, come on. Floyd gets a 7-figure check every month for the rest of his life. Stop it.
Thank you, Leonard.
And he got 9 figures in the bank.
Recently, Floyd Mayweather addressed growing money rumors during a live Instagram session. In the stream, he firmly rejected the speculation, saying he is not broke and making it clear that claims about financial struggles or any kind of bankruptcy are completely untrue.
150,000 in the just 3 fights, I made 750 million.
So would you say that was maybe the biggest point in your career?
I think
Because you had the talent, you had all of that.
I think the best thing about my career was I'm my own boss. That I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I rolled the dice, and to become great at whatever you want to do, you got to roll the.
Floyd Mayweather, widely known for the huge wealth he earned from boxing and different business ventures, has often shown his lifestyle online, highlighting luxury spending and investments. His recent statements were clearly aimed at confirming that he is still financially strong, and to directly shut down any talk suggesting he is struggling with money.
They hit the lottery, the first thing they're gonna say is give it all to me, because they don't know no better. Because rich and wealth is two different things. When you're rich for a short period of time. Rich is short term. Wealth is long term. You can have 100 million, but if you don't got no game plan, it's gonna be gone. So if I didn't know what I know now, if they gave me $100 million when I was young, I probably off. But with a lot of time, a lot of experience, being around the right people, I knew about balance. I knew what I wanted in life. So even like when I get like Monday, I got a wire coming for another 20 million. But I don't.
Floyd Mayweather has reportedly made over $1 billion across his iconic boxing career, with some of his biggest earnings coming from mega fights against Conor, McGregor, and Manny Pacquiao. Outside the ring, he has also claimed to bring in hundreds of millions through investments, especially in real estate. One major turning point came in 2006 when he paid $750,000 to exit his top-ranked deal, a decision that later unlocked even bigger paydays in blockbuster events. Today, his business portfolio includes luxury property, high-end cars, Mayweather Promotions, and the Money Team brand, helping secure his status as one of the richest athletes in sports history.
Why should I give you guys my business plan? Right, why you want to know? Why should I reveal my business plan? It's obvious if I've been a multi-millionaire and made over $1 billion by the time I was 40, I think I made over 1.2 billion with no endorsement deals, independent. So it's obvious I got some type of rent.
Floyd Mayweather has often talked about how his billionaire circle influenced his mindset and financial ambitions. In a conversation with Snoop Dogg, he explained that being around ultra-wealthy people pushed him to build something even bigger for himself. Mayweather said he would tell his billionaire friends that it was fine to enjoy their yacht, but he wanted one of his own too. And if they couldn't show him how to reach that level, then they couldn't stay in his circle. That mindset fueled his drive to chase massive wealth, financial freedom, and full independence over the long term.
I was more like, it's cool to come over your house, but I need a house like this.
Yeah.
It's cool to ride on your yacht, but I need a yacht like this. It's cool to ride on your jet, but I want a jet like this. And I said, no, I don't want to ride on yours. You show me how to get it. You can't be my friend if you can't show me how to get it, because once they show me how to get it, then I can install it in my children. Then it goes down.
It's a bloodline thing.
Yes. So
Floyd Mayweather also talked about meeting legendary investor Warren Buffett, jokingly calling him the original founder of the Money Team mindset. Mayweather said their conversation focused on how to grow $100 million into $1 billion. He compared his life after boxing to billionaire business leaders, pointing out that if they keep expanding their wealth even in later years, he sees no reason to stop building his own financial empire either.
That he grew up in. But he said the only thing I have to have as a billionaire, I gotta have a private jet.
That's not what Warren Buffett got. So me and Warren Buffett is sitting down like this in a dressing room one time, right before one of my fights, and I'm talking to him. We talking about jets. I'm talking about my jet. At that particular time, I think I had 2 jets at that time. The next thing you know, this man tell me he got, I think, 540 jets. He had like 500 and some jets.
Floyd Mayweather has repeatedly highlighted how learning from billionaire friends helped shape his long-term wealth mindset. In a conversation with Snoop Dogg, he recalled telling his wealthy connections that it was fine to enjoy their yacht, but he wanted to own one himself. He also said that if they couldn't guide him toward that level, they didn't belong in his circle. That mindset pushed Mayweather to go beyond fame and earnings, focusing instead on real financial independence and generational wealth.
I was only a teenager. When a teenager getting that type of money, you're a kid, you don't know no better. So with age, I grew and understood the business part. And once I said, I'm no longer gonna be just an athlete, I'm gonna be a businessman. See, a lot of the fighters right now in boxing, they're just fighters.
Rumors about Floyd Mayweather being broke continue to circulate online, driven by claims involving lawsuits, alleged tax issues, and ongoing criticism from people like 50 Cent. Some critics also point to his luxury lifestyle, private jets, expensive cars, and multi-million-dollar properties as supposed signs of financial problems. However, there is no verified evidence that Mayweather is bankrupt. He has publicly denied these claims multiple times, including on Instagram Live, where he stated he remains financially stable after earning more than $1 billion from boxing and his business ventures in real estate and promotions. Many analysts and observers suggest the bankruptcy rumors are either exaggerated or completely false.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm lost.
Man, I seen, I think Stephen A was talking about he was bankrupt.
See, I know he came out with this commercial talking about he just invested in this deal that's worth like $402 million, that's dealing with 60 apartment buildings.
Yeah, I heard a nigga bought half of New York.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so he walking down the street of New York. Yeah, I own that one. I own that one.
Seen that too.
So some people reached out to the agencies that he's connected with about this deal, and they said no comment.
Let me say something. I got a question. Niggas is nosy for no reason.
Nosy as hell.
What I'm reaching out to these people about they deal for?
He want to talk to you about the Floyd Mayweather deal? No comment. But they say his name ain't on no paperwork.
I seen him on something. He look like a bum.
Floyd?
He was looking like a bum. Like he ain't shaved in months.
Oh yeah, I seen that too.
There's no way this man is broke.
Despite the massive fortune earned by Floyd Mayweather during his career, reports have suggested he has also faced large financial obligations at different stages. One of the most talked about claims involved a reported $22 million tax debt with the IRS, which some believe played a role in his return to boxing through high-paying exhibition bouts after initially retiring from professional competition.
Has agreed to fight Conor McGregor. ESPN reporting that Mayweather, get this, still has not paid his taxes for 2015. We don't know how much money Mayweather owes, but he's asking the IRS for a break until the fight at the end of August. Mayweather made about $220 million from his fight with Manny Pacquiao. That was back in 2015. He's expected to make about that much for the McGregor fight. Maybe he should have stayed retired and paid his taxes.
Yeah, paying taxes, usually that.
Records indicate that Floyd Mayweather had outstanding tax liens from earlier years, including a reported $7.2 million debt from 2010. In a filing with the U.S. tax court, he argued that although he owned substantial assets, many were not easily liquidated, which made it difficult to pay the amount immediately. He also requested a delay until after his 2017 fight with Conor McGregor, expecting the massive payday from that bout to be enough to clear his remaining tax obligations.
Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And
Floyd Mayweather's financial controversies have reportedly gone beyond taxes and have included other legal and business disputes. In 2015, he was sued over allegations that he did not fully pay for a $3 million diamond necklace after reportedly putting down a $1 million deposit and making partial payments before stopping. Later, during a press conference with Conor McGregor, Mayweather addressed ongoing questions about his finances by showing an uncashed $100 million check, using it to reinforce his claim that he remains financially strong and to push back against doubts about his wealth.
Floyd's got 3.
So Floyd's got the one he got, and he got
tax problems. That's what he's got. Oh, no.
That's Floyd.
That's heavy. That's heavy.
It's hard to get out from underneath that.
Fucking right it is. Especially
During a 2017 press conference promoting his fight with Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather publicly pushed back against financial rumors by revealing an uncashed $100 million check tied to his guaranteed payout from the 2015 fight against Manny Pacquiao. The move was intended to shut down speculation about financial issues and unpaid taxes. Mayweather also claimed he had already paid $26 million to the IRS for 2015 and questioned why his finances were still under constant scrutiny. However, later reports suggested he requested a temporary extension from the IRS due to liquidity concerns, and eventually resolved a tax liability exceeding $6.6 million for 2017.
I didn't know Conor McGregor was undefeated. I didn't know that he had a reign in MMA for 20 years and undefeated, and was world champion in 5 different weight classes. That's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I guess you guys telling me something new. If you say he's the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA.
Well, do you know?
I mean, if you say he's the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA, I'm trying to find out. Have you ever made $300 million in one night? Have you ever made $100 million in one night? Have you ever made $70 million in one night? So, as far as trying to say that he's the Floyd Mayweather of MMA, I mean, it's okay to just to say it, but it's not true. I'm a legend, a living legend. You know, I gave to the sport of boxing. I gave years and years of hard work. It was blood, sweat, and tears. Had a tremendous team. Had a tremendous run. I think that it's time for Conor McGregor need to go out there and do what he do. But never compare Conor McGregor to me. That's a total disrespect.
What would it?
I mean, once again, I'm an elephant. Elephant don't beef.
Floyd Mayweather's shift from pretty boy to money, Mayweather was a deliberate branding strategy that helped make him boxing's biggest attraction. By adopting a flashy persona built on luxury displays, confidence, and outspoken trash talk, he became one of the sport's most polarizing figures. This approach kept fans highly engaged. Some tuned in to see him dominate, while others watched hoping he would finally lose. That split reaction drove massive pay-per-view numbers, including his 2015 fight with Manny Pacquiao, which generated over 4.4 million buys and more than $400 million in domestic revenue.
Not pretty boy Floyd. You see, in boxing, usually people have like an alter ego, the character they play. He had to change his character from pretty boy Floyd to money because pretty boy Floyd had a problem. You need to listen. Now, the problem was he was tiny, but more than that, his hands were tiny. Now, I don't know much about JB, but I know he ain't big. And them boy got the same frame. That's twinning them. Now, let me be more specific. It wasn't his hands so much that were tiny. It's that they were brittle. It's believed to be genetic because his dad broke his hand and his uncle broke his hand. Yeah, they were all boxers and them boys could throw hands. That does not mean he had it easy. You see, his dad sold a bunch of stuff and his mom did a bunch of of stuff. So to escape his traumatic childhood, all he would do is train day in and day out. He said, I had to take care of my mom. But he trained so much because it's all he knew that his hands started to hurt. Now, during a match, he breaks his hand. It turns out that both of his hands were severely injured. They told him, Floyd, you not boxing anymore. He said, nah, I'm finna box. They said, no, you're not hearing me. The problem is you already beat everybody your size. Listen, Floyd had a bigger issue. He needed to start boxing people that were way bigger than him because everybody his size couldn't hang with him. So if his hands were breaking against smaller guys, against bigger guys, he better have no arms. So Mayweather's team said we need to switch things up. This dude, Mayweather's promoter, said switch things. What? Not everything's saying the same, stupid. He said unless y'all got $750K to exit your contract is done. Mayweather said here. He said what? I don't pay you that much. Mayweather said I've been saving up for this day. He said, oh, okay, big dog, you got it. So they devised a plan. Go from pretty boy to Money. See, Pretty Boy loved to throw hands, but Money was a defensive specialist. In fact, he's easily considered as the greatest defensive boxer of all time. But that wasn't the only reason he changed his name. Look at that man's face. See, Mayweather was known to talk smack and aggravate people, but this made things even worse because now he's blocking and running away. So people was like, you doing all this talking, but you running. As he's moving away, he's throwing in some hits here and there, and before you know, when the fight's over, he lands so many more hits that he always wins. So people would always say, Mayweather, you boring, you not throwing hands for real. But his reply was always, nah, do something about it. So people lost it. They started paying to see him lose. But this strategy was none other than Muhammad Ali's strategy. In his words, he would talk so much trash that people would pay to see him lose, and they would get disappointed every time. So they would come back next time and spend some more money, but the only person winning is Muhammad Ali. So this turns Mayweather into one of the richest athletes of all time. Why? Because of his brittle hands. So don't let any...
Floyd Mayweather's self-promotion went far beyond the ring. He used media platforms like HBO's 24/7 series to showcase both his luxury lifestyle and his intense training camps. He carefully managed his public image and leaned fully into the villain role to maximize attention for every fight. This approach helped turn his bouts into major must-watch events and strengthened his reputation as one of the best self-marketers in sports history. Mayweather has often dismissed criticism as jealousy, saying his level of success naturally brings negativity. In a 2022 interview, he highlighted his achievements, properties, luxury cars, and fully owned assets, arguing that his rise from poverty to extreme wealth justifies his lifestyle. From his perspective, everything he has built comes from discipline, work ethic, and long-term dedication.
Conor McGregor, just their personalities, they came with this crazy energy and a press tour, and it just diverted attention away. So he has done it before, but now he's being accused of doing it to his own fighter by the fighter himself, possibly, because again, it was subliminal, and then that's what people are thinking. So Floyd responds to this, and he says, as far as me being jealous of anyone, and I'm not talking about my fighters, I mean, God has truly blessed me and put me in a position to be able to give back to my fighters. If giving back is jealousy, then that's what it is. Fighters and individuals are going to feel like they want to feel. And my job is to always be a bigger person and continue to stay positive and push for my fighters to be great. So you see right there, Floyd Mayweather decided to take the high road, and you know, he's not going to engage in some back and forth with one of his fighters. That's what it sounds like to me. You know, if you guys feel something different, you guys let me know in the comments.
Some critics argue that Floyd Mayweather's repeated displays of wealth, especially during times of broader economic difficulty, can feel out of touch. His social media posts showing private jets, luxury spending, and large sums of cash have often triggered backlash online, with some fans describing the behavior as attention-seeking or a need for validation. These reactions reflect the fine line between confidence and arrogance, particularly when public figures showcase extreme wealth while many people are dealing with financial pressure in everyday life. This video is created strictly for informational, educational, and sports commentary purposes only. It is made to provide updated boxing-related news, analysis, and discussion for the audience. No official fight footage or copyrighted broadcast material is used in this content. All material is used under fair use guidelines for criticism, commentary, and reporting purposes. This video is not affiliated with or endorsed by any boxer, promoter, or organization. We have also used AI assistance to make this content more unique, informative, and